All right, we are live with the daily sales briefing. Let's see if we're going live yet. We're live with the daily sales briefing, and I'm coming to you from the cabin. I'm by myself, no producers, so a little bit of technical issues as we get started. Yesterday, we talked about negotiating during a crisis, and we focused on the sales process. The best way to be a better negotiator during the crisis is to make sure that you're following the process step by step by step and building a lock solid business case for why people should do business with you. We also have to acknowledge that in the crisis, you and your hard to save the company, and that you're probably going to make some deals that you normally wouldn't make. In other words, you're going to give some things away in order to get a contract or get a customer in order to make sure you've got revenue coming in. So one of the things you have to do during the crisis is to get realistic. That means in some cases taking your ego down a notch. So yes, you may be worth this. Yes, you may have gotten these prices back in February or January, but today you may or may not get those prices. So it's important that you lower your expectations in some cases, and you also gauge how bad do you really want the deal. Because if you really want and really need the deal, you're going to give away more in order to get the deal. That also comes with understanding what your limits are. So if you're a business owner, get your calculator out. If you're a salesperson, get your calculator out and figure out what you're able to give away at, maximum giveaways, maximum price discounts, whatever you have to do, maximum on terms and conditions in order to get the deal. At least that way you know where your floor is, and you know where you can negotiate to, so you don't make the mistake in a time of need where you really need a deal of ending up getting something that you lose money on, which makes it even worse than it was before. Because if you get something that loses money and it takes a lot of your resources, that's not a very good thing either. So in this case, I think it's important that you understand how bad do you need to build the deal, how bad do you want the deal, and what your limits are, so that you're able to then manage your expectations and to walk into any deal, any opportunity with your eyes wide open. And finally, what I want you to do is start thinking about building a give take playlist. So all that means is understanding what are the things that you can give away in a negotiation right now when you really, really need a deal. What are some things that you can give away that don't cost you any money? And that's an important thing to have. We call that funny money, but it can be anything that you can do, from free training or installation or extras that may not be a monetary giveaway, and maybe not be things that you would have given away when you had all of your resources that were being pulled in every different direction when the economy was hot. What are things that you can do now that are value adds that make it better or easier for your customer to do business with you? Tomorrow, I'm going to focus on what we do when we're in a great negotiation situation. So you're going to have a lot of customers coming to you. They really need you, and you're in a position to extract as much as possible from them. The danger of doing that and what you need to think about in those particular situations. That is the daily sales briefing. I'm not going to take any questions because all I'm going to do is flub the questions, because I'm all by myself and I can't work all of the devices. But if you have any questions that you'd like me to address, leave them in the comment section on Facebook, YouTube, or on Vimeo, and afterwards I'll type the answers out to you. Thank you so much. That is the daily sales briefing. I'll be back to you tomorrow with more information on negotiating in a crisis.